And we will begin. Yes. All right, so continuing with our little chakra series today. So today we're going to be doing some opening of our solar plexus, which is this middle of our body. Solar sun. This is where our sun is. Yes, sun energy. And basically, for physically, this is about digestion and the digestive tract, kidneys as well, pancreas, all these organs that sit here, yeah, in our body. Yeah, and so we're going to begin because with that, and so the solar chakra is also mentally, like energetically related to just having your self-esteem, like feeling a part of the whole, right? I have to look at my notes here because I don't want to miss anything. Mental acuity, the sense of just belonging, yeah, which is really important right now, right? I mean, it's always important, but it seems like there's just so much divisiveness now. It doesn't seem like it, there is. And so just manifesting that sense of belonging, yeah, is so important. Generosity with that. And when we feel belonging, we feel generous, we feel joy, right? And so when all these chakras, so chakras are energy centers, they tend to swirl. There's some people that can actually read and see energy, the energetic body. And they've been reported that the chakras, sort of the energy is like a little wheel. So it starts at our pelvic floor and goes all the way up to the crown of our head, right? And so when these wheels are stuck, this yoga practice, this breathing that we do just gets that energy going again. So then we just feel more balanced in life, right? We feel more of the positive emotions as opposed to the negative emotions. Yeah. So we're going to begin with shaking. Yeah. Just shake the head. Move the shoulders, just move your body on your chair, move your legs. Yeah, move your toes even. Fingers. Shake, 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 arms up, out, down, whatever feels good on your body today. Good. And then relax. So we're going to come into Kundalini breath. Some people call it the breath of fire. So the sun is fire, right? Our solar plexus, fire energy. And we need that fire, especially for our digestive tract, that whole small intestine, large intestine, fire, stomach, all of that. So we've done this before, but we can begin with just bringing our hands onto our belly. Relax your shoulders. Let's just take a cleansing breath in. And then through the mouth, let it go. That feels so good to sigh it out, doesn't it? It just starts to relax the body. Another breath in. So just because I'm thinking of it, anything you can do to be relaxed before you eat helps with this digestive fire, right? When we are not relaxed and if the energy comes in and helps us to digest as we put the food into our stomach, right? When we're stressed out or we're on the go or we're eating as we're driving or whatever, and sometimes that can't be helped, but that sends the energy to our arms and our legs, our outer body, right? And so this slows down. The energy goes out. It's needed here. And when we're in stress mode, when we're in tension mode, our energy's out here. And in our day and age, in our life now, our energy is almost always out. It's not in very often, right? It needs to be in to digest your food. So just sitting, when you sit down to eat any of your meals, first try to sit down. If you can avoid watching TV while you're eating and just concentrate on what you're eating, I know that's also challenging. But just to be in a relaxed mode and just stop, look at your food, be thankful for it, and then begin to eat, right? Just getting that energy back in. So to fire up our energy with our breath today, We're going to bring our hands onto our belly. Relax your arms. So really, we want to just concentrate on the exhale breath. And when we exhale, we're going to draw our belly in pretty quickly and breathe it out, right, through the nose. So a big effervescent exhale as the belly draws in. Don't concentrate on the inhale breath. That'll just come naturally, right? So we'll do a couple practice breaths. So take a breath in. As you exhale, press your belly in and as if you're blowing your nose. And then relax, breathe in through the nose and exhale it out. Inhale, relax the belly, breathe in and push it out. Good. Now a little faster. And relax. So as you relax, you feel your belly drop back open, right? As you inhale and exhale, you're pushing the air out. Belly drops in. That's actually, this is a quicker form of full functional breath, right? Because we want, when we breathe in, we want our belly to rise. That brings in more oxygen. It's just very, it's very, very, I can't think of the word, obvious, I guess. Right? When we breathe in, we float the belly, more air can go in. When we breathe out, we squeeze the belly and air goes out, right? If we're squeezing the belly as we try to breathe in, it only goes to a certain part of our lungs, maybe halfway down if we're lucky. Yeah, good. All right, so let's do that 2 more times. You can keep your hands on your belly, or you can, and if this breath is not serving you, if it's not feeling right or good, then just breathe in and out nice and easy, and just try to have let your belly puff up as you breathe in and out, and you can go as fast or slow as you want. All right, so you can either, I kind of like to have my hand, it reminds me to press the belly in and breathe out, push it out. All right, so let's take a breath in. Now you can close your eyes if you haven't already, and exhale it out. And take a breath in. And then as you press your belly in, breathe it out your nose. Relax the belly as you breathe in. So continue at your own pace. It's kind of like a bellow. And you can go faster, you can go slower. A few more. And then relax. Relax the arms. You can bring your palms up on your lap. And we're going to just do a little rest here and then 1 more round. So this helps build the fire. It's also a nice breath for when it's cold outside, which is it is now. Yeah, because it builds our fire. It stokes the fire in the body. Fire is one of the elements we exist in. Yeah, sun being the biggest element, fire. All right, and 1 more round. So either hands on belly, or you can try it with palms up on your lap. Just take a breath in, breathe it out. Take another breath in and begin. Really drawing that belly back as you exhale. Three more breaths. And then relax. And just become aware. Notice the effects of this breath. You might feel a little bit more energized, right? That fire burning. You might feel some tingling in the body. And sometimes you feel some gurgling in your gut because it's like, whoa, you're helping to wake it up, get it moving. Yeah. All right, and then when you feel ready and complete, you can gently flutter your eyes open. So that's just a fun breath too. I had failed to mention at the beginning, it's good to do this on a fairly empty stomach. Like if you eat just a big meal, you don't want to be doing this. It's a little challenging. Yeah. So empty or fairly empty stomach is good to do that. And again, if you're feeling like you're having some digestive issues, you know, first of all, lots of water is important for digestion for everything in your body, your brain, and every single organ, including your skin, right? It's important to have hydrated. And yes, and secondly is just getting that energy moving, that chakra wheel moving in there. Okay, so let's begin to move the body a little bit, begin our asana practice. So sitting up nice and tall, the head reaching up towards the sky. Good. And take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Good. And then inhale, head comes up, chin up slightly. And exhale, chin to chest. And then bringing the head straight back forward, again, energetically reaching the head up towards the sky. Take a breath in and exhale, turn your head over to the right, as far as you can. And then inhale, slowly come back forward. And exhale, turn to the other side. Stretch. And inhale, back forward. Take a breath in and exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Keeping the head down now. On an inhale breath, roll your chin up towards your right shoulder. And exhale, release the chin down. Inhale, roll your chin up to your left shoulder. And exhale, down. Good. And now press on an inhale breath, press into your feet, lift your head back up. And lift the chin up slightly. And as you exhale again, drop your chin to your chest. And now we'll do circles. So inhale, rotate your head over to the right and up. And as you exhale, over to the left and forward. So just continue on at your own pace. Nice and slow circles. Good. Just do 3 slow circles in one direction, and then 3 slow circles in the opposite direction. When your head comes forward, you'll pause and then reverse. Excuse me. Nice and slow. When we go fast, we don't pay attention to really what's going on. I always close my eyes in this stretch, and I can read, can feel deeper what's going on in the body. Good. And then just the next time that your head comes forward, go ahead and pause there. Good. Wiggle your toes, press down into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. Nice. Good. And you can flutter your eyes open here if you'd like. And relaxing your arms down, let's roll our shoulders. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Nice and slow. Big breaths. Taking in that oxygen. You know, obviously we need oxygen to live, right? It's paramount. If we stop breathing for a couple of minutes, that's done. We're done. Yeah. And then roll. And so first, breath is so important for our health and well-being. Also water. Our body is 60 to 70% water. So that's why we need water. And if you're in Colorado, like we are, most of us, it is so dry here. Yeah, so we need even more water than the East Coast and the West Coast. Yeah, and relax. Good. Shake out your hands, flop your fingers around. Notice how your fingers feel. If there's any achy fingers, especially in this cold weather, yeah, just flop them around, get some circulation in there. Good. And then relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, press into your feet, reach your arms out. Take a big breath in, lift your chest, look up. And as you exhale, cross your arms in front of you, give yourself a hug and just drop your head. Good. Press into your feet. Inhale, fan the arms out again, as if you want to hold the earth. And then exhale, take all the love, sending all love, all the people that have love. Yeah, and in exhale, cross the other arm on top and hug yourself. Okay. Self starts with self-love. Here we are, loving ourselves. And then on an inhale breath, fan out. And now we're able to send out love, right? Because we know what it is, and we know what it feels like. And then exhale, round it in. Just give everybody a hug, including yourself. Good. And then inhale, fan out again. Just feels so nice to do that. Good. And then exhale, release the head down. Just let the arms float down. Good. And then inhale, reach the arms out and up. Big breath in. And exhale. So just stretching the upper body. Taking inventory of how your shoulders feel. Press down as you inhale. Just feel the temperature of the air on your hands and skin as you move them, your arms through space. Yeah, good. And then relax and roll it out. Good. And then bringing your hands onto your lap, we're going to take care of our eyes here. So we're just going to roll the eyes, not move anything else. Tendency when we look to the right with our eyes, the head kind of turns. So maybe what we want to do is bring the arms back up and interlace our hands behind our head. Bring your thumbs to your jaw area. And you can even open your jaw and with your thumbs, give your jaw a nice massage. Notice how your jaw feels today. I have a little bit of tenderness there. Must be because I'm clenching stress. All right. And then relax, keeping the arms. If this is comfortable for you, stay here. If not, you can bring your hands onto your lap. This just helps us to stabilize our head. Good. And then taking your eyes over to the right, just your eyeballs, and then over to the left, and over to the right, and over to the left, and center. Look up just with your eyeballs, look down, look up, look down, come back to center. Roll your eyes now, circles. Look up and to the right and down and to the left. But just make slow circles with your eyes. Notice if it's your eyes are kind of jerky or if it's smooth. And then at some point come back to center and then roll the opposite direction with your eyes, nice and slow. Yeah, good for the muscles around the eyes, those ligaments. Yeah, and back to center and release. We forget about our eyes, yeah. So shake your arms and blink your eyes and shake your head. Just loosen up that whole body. Yeah, good. And relax, good. We're gonna come into a little side bend, a mini side bend. So taking your right hand, your left hand onto your right thigh, right arm down, turn your palm out, press down into your feet on an inhale breath, reach your arm out and up. And take a breath in, reach up tall. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. So you're holding onto your thigh. That actually helps to stabilize your spine. Yeah, feel that opening in the right side. Feel free if you want to turn and look underneath your right arm. Takes the stretch just a little bit deeper, a little bit more for the neck. And then bringing the head back forward, press into your feet. On an inhale breath, bring that arm up and exhale, release it down. Good. And let's just gently switch over. So now right hand on left thigh, left arm down, turn your palm out. On an inhale breath, reach that left arm out and up. Nice big breath in, stretch up tall. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. Hold on to your thigh. Good, and turn and look underneath that arm, that left arm, if you'd like. That feels okay. Breathe. Each time you exhale, see if you can soften, maybe go a little deeper. Good, then on an inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up, head back forward. And exhale your arm down. Good, and relax, roll it out. All right, coming a little further down now into our body, into the solar plexus area. We're gonna come into a lunge twist. So we're gonna, on our chairs, come to the side of your chair here. Yeah, come facing sideways. Good. And now what we're going to be doing basically is, we know this, twisting to the back of our chair, but we're going to set up. So we're going to, you can either do a lunge or stay with your legs here. If you want to do a lunge and get a little bit of a stretch starting here, this hip flexor, scoot your outer hip off the chair. So it's sort of hanging, and then slide that outer leg back. So you bring the knee down towards the floor. Good. And situate yourself so that you feel stable on your chair. Yeah. And if you want a little bit more of a stretch here, you can lean forward and slide your foot back and come back up. But that's just an option. So you experiment with that and bring yourself to where you'll feel comfortable, yet challenged. Yeah. All right, then once you have your legs, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale at your waist, so try to feel it at your waist, start to turn towards the back of your chair. And with your hands, one can stay on that inside thigh, one can stay on the top of the chair, the back of your chair, or you can bring both hands to the top of the chair if that feels like an okay twist for you, or maybe sometimes hands on the sides of the back of your chair. Yeah, we're all different because even our chairs are different here. So just find a way for you to be turning at your waist towards the back of your chair, and then look a little bit further over that back shoulder and breathe. Yeah, so breathe into that belly. Yeah, as much as you can, expand it when you inhale, and exhale, let it relax back. 2 more breaths here. If at any point in time you feel like, wow, this feels like too much, just come back a little bit, right? Bring one hand onto that thigh. Yeah, this is not a challenge. This is not a competition. Now on your next exhale breath, slowly start to bring the body back forward here. Yeah. Then you want to lean forward, take that outside hand onto that outside leg. And on an inhale breath, you can gently slide that foot back next to the other. And then grabbing the back of your chair, slide both of your hips back onto your chair. Good. And then slowly pivot to the front of your chair. And then we're going to go to the other side. Yeah. Sliding. And spend time just getting into your pose, right? Yeah. And again, here you can just be here, and we can do the twist this way. If you want to add the lunge, you can scoot your hip off. That just gives you space to slide this foot back. You're on the ball of your foot. And again, if that feels like okay, and you want to stretch further, you can lean forward, slide your toe back, and come back up. And we want to make sure we have a nice tall spine, and we're not doing this leaning forward. Yeah. So you find your space, scoot around a little bit, find stability on your chair. Good. And then take a breath in. And as we exhale, start to slowly turn towards the back of your chair. Same thing with the hands, either one on that thigh and one on the top of the chair, or sides of the chair. Sometimes it's like the next step, or the top of your chair, the back of your chair. So find your twist, and then turn and look a little further over that back shoulder. And breathe. Find your breath here. Really important to breathe here. And when we're in a twist, it's a detoxifying pose as well. We are breathing as deeply as we can. One more breath. Good. And then as you exhale, slowly start to turn the body back forward. Good. And then leaning forward, helping this leg, on an inhale breath, to slide that leg next to the other. And then scooch both hips back onto your chair. And then we're going to meet back at the front of our chair. Good, good, good. Yes, nice work. Wiggle it out. Yeah. All right. We're going to make our way to a stand now. So maybe sliding forward, maybe sometimes heels back. You can try standing up, or there's another way to have one foot in front of the other. You can alternate. Yeah, good. Nice tall spine. We always want to stand on an inhale breath, a big inhale breath. Yeah. So leaning forward. And then on an inhale breath, press down into your feet, really lift the whole body up, squeeze your glutes at the top of your stand. Yeah, and then make your way to the back of your chair. Good. All right, wiggle it out. Let's shake, shake, shake it out. Yeah, good. Nice. Shake your feet, shake your legs, shake your body. Good. Roll your shoulders. Shake your hands. Good. All these simple little things, so healthy for the body. For every age, literally. Back to center. Let's bring feet a little wider apart. Let's get rid of some of our tension with our side to side breath. Good. So inhaling to one side and exhaling to the other. So pay a little attention to which way you're exhaling, because we're going to reverse. Yes, it's kind of like a test, and I'm giving you some inside information. And one more. And come back to center. Good. Roll your shoulders and wiggle your hips side to side. And now we're going to do that same thing, exhaling the opposite way. Good. Softening the knees. So did you pass your test? Are you exhaling the opposite side? No test. No pass or fail. You already passed because you made your way to yoga. And one more. And back to center. Good. And then step your feet back to mountain pose. So nice tall spine. Lift your kneecaps up. When you lift your kneecaps up, it's just so great to feel that this big thigh muscle engages, your hamstrings and your glutes engage just by engaging your kneecaps up, right? Now try to relax your kneecaps, just soften your knees, right? See how that feels. Stand up tall. And now engage your kneecaps, lift your kneecaps up, and you just feel all those muscles fire up, right? Yeah, good. Nice tall spine. Palms are forward. That keeps our shoulders back nicely. Chin back slightly. Nice tall mountain pose. Good. Let's bring our hands now into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Good. Soften the knees. We're going to make some big sacred circles here with our upper body. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up and out and down and back to our heart. Good. Big breath in again. And big exhale as the arms float out and back to center. And one more big breath in. And exhale out. Good. Take a little break here. Take a breath in and exhale it out. Arms go down. Opposite now. And inhale, circle sweep out and up. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, circle sweep out and up. And exhale, hands to heart. One more. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, giant breath in, giant circle. And exhale, hands to heart. Yeah, so beautiful to get our energy flowing. Good. Just tiny little shakes, shakes. Good. Okay. So we're going to come into our warrior one pose. So we're going to bring right foot forward, step left foot back. Good. And then a little soft bend in this front knee. Good. And hands, actually, we're going to just come into it. So always having your chair handy. So if this feels a little wobbly, you can widen your stance a little bit. Yeah. Or wherever you're comfortable. Good. Hands on hips. Good. Shoulders forward. So you can either stay here if it's available to you, reaching arms up, right? You can even bring one arm up and hold on to your chair if you'd like. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, gently turn over to the right and drop your arms. You won't go very far. Yeah. And then inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, drop, turn the left and drop your arms. And inhale up. Good. And exhale, relax your hands either back onto your waist or down to the side. Good. Or on your chair. And then we're going to lean forward on an inhale breath. Just simply step that back foot forward. Good. And then we're going to just do that on the other side. So taking the right foot back. We're on our heel this time. Yeah, this warrior one. Softening this left knee. Again, if you're feeling stable, good. Lifting the heart. You can widen your stance, narrow your stance, however it feels. Grounding. Good. And then again, either both arms up, or you can have one hand on a chair. Yeah, good. A nice big breath in, and on an exhale breath, turn to the left. That's the hard part. Drop your arms. And then inhale as you arms come up, body forward. And exhale to the other side. Good. And then inhale up, body forward, arms up. And exhale, release it down. So either hands on chair, hands on hips, along the side. On an inhale breath, bring that foot back and shake it out. Nice. All right. And now getting our heart rate going here with chair pose. So just finding your mountain pose. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to bend your hips back, like you're reaching your hips, like the hips want to touch the back wall. Good. So the spine stays straight. Knees will start to naturally bend a little bit. Good. And as if there's a little stool behind you that you're looking to sit on, just take it to a place where it's comfortable for you, but challenging. Yeah, this pose is always challenging, right? And then seeing if you can lift your heart slightly and look forward. Good. Your belly's tucked up. You're breathing. Good. This is going to get your heart rate going. Good. So either hands can remain on your thighs or your chair if you have it here. If you want to take it to the next step, you can bring one arm forward and the other arm forward. Good. Take a breath in. And exhale. See if you can sit a little bit further back. Good. And then gently pressing into your toes too to stabilize you. If you want to reach your arms up slightly towards where the ceiling meets the wall and look between your hands and find your breath. So this is about your glutes behind you there. Yeah, each time you exhale, see if you can soften. See if you can smile through this. Yeah. 2 more breaths. You've got this. And 1 more breath and let your hands float back down onto your thighs. You can look down towards the floor, press into your feet, and ever so slowly start to straighten your knees. Hips start to come forward. We're coming back to a stand, nice and slow. You can lift your head. Good. Relax, find your mountain pose. Maybe bring your hands onto your chest. Hold your self-love, right? Bring your hands onto your chest and close your eyes. Maybe feel, you can even splay your hands onto your chest and feel your heart beating. Right, so that pose engages the big muscles in the body, which sends the signal to the brain to start pumping the heart for more oxygen. And that's our beautiful body, right? Just giving us what we need. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but it is true, right? Our body is working for us every single day. Digesting, eliminating, breathing. Yeah. All right, and gently open the eyes. It's just so nice to stop sometimes for a second and just honor your body, right? This body is a gift to us. Yes, I say that a lot. From nature, from God, from the divine. Whatever, shake it out. Good. All right, we're going to come into a little bit of a back bend here. So just taking your arms and elbows at a 90-degree angle. Good. Soften the knees. Good. And then just start reaching your elbows back towards the wall. Yeah. So your fists end up maybe sometimes about in line with your rib cage. Yeah. Good. And so knees are soft. There's a slight bend there. You're going to lift your heart and look up. And breathe. This is opening up the front body, the front of the solar plexus. Yeah. Our little, we call it skier pose, and I'll call it in Colorado. Yeah. And breathe. Maybe reaching your elbows a little bit further back, opening up the front of our shoulders, our scapula, thyroid, thymus. And on your next exhale breath, relax the pose. So just bring your arms back, elbows in line now with your rib cage. Release your arms down, you can straighten your knees. Good. And shake it off. All right, we're going to do a little sun salutation here. So just make sure that you have some space on either side of you here. We're just going to be stepping side to side. Yeah. So just a little modified sun salutation since we're solaring today. Yeah, good. So stand with our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Good. And on an inhale breath, you're going to step out to your right. Good. And then as you exhale, soften the knees, send the hips back, drop the arms, reach the arms back and up towards the sky. Here's the important part here. On a big inhale breath, just bring yourself a little back to center. And exhale, hands to heart. Yeah, again, that inhale breath always helps us to get into a pose. Inhale to stand up. Inhale to come back together. Or to the other side. So if you found that a little challenging, maybe don't step out as far. Yeah. On an inhale breath, out to the left. Exhale, bow forward, keep the back straight, reach the arms back, and maybe even up if your shoulders allow. And then on an inhale breath, step everything back together. And exhale, hands to heart. So find your cadence. We're going to do a few rounds of this. Good. Inhale out. Exhale, bow forward, reach back and up. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale out. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale out. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more. Inhale out. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. And shake it out. Always shake it out in between. Yeah, good. Bringing your feet a little bit wider apart, bringing your hands onto your hips, softening your knees, and circle your hip. Just 2 or 3 circles in one direction, and then 2 or 3 circles in another direction. Good. And then come back to center. Good. Bringing your feet back to hip distance apart. Right, we're going to do a little bit deeper, a forward fold, now that we're sort of warmed up with our sun salutation. Yeah, so feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little wider. Good. We're going to draw our arms back Interlace your hands behind your back. Good. And just because we're here, let's stretch our shoulders back. Good. Even lift the chin up slightly. Again, opening that front body. Good. Take a nice big breath in here. And on an exhale breath, again, start to send your hips back like you did in chair pose. And just keep that spine straight. Hinge forward at your hips and look down at the floor. Good. So options here for this forward fold are to take a breath in and drop the crown of your head down if that feels good on your body. Good. If you'd like, you can feel free to release your arms and let them hang down. That's just an option. Good. And breathe. Yeah, so let's just let the body drape forward naturally. The head, if you have the head down, you can just rock it side to side. If your arms are hanging down, you can rock them side to side like an elephant trunk. And if none of this is feeling good, please modify, right? Put your hands on your thighs or keep them interlaced behind you. Yeah. All right. And now we're going to, if your arms are down, we're going to re-interlace them behind your back. Good. Keeping your head down the whole time. We're going to start to draw your arms towards the floor. Stretch your fists towards the floor. Press into your feet as it brings the upper body slowly back up. Keep that head down. Once the whole body is up, then lift the head. Good. Nice. And relax. Release your arms. So that dragging your arms down helps to momentum of bringing the body up. Yeah. Find our mountain pose. Shake it out. Good, good, good. All right. And we're going to make our way back to our chairs for some little bit deeper stretching. Yeah. So finding the front of your chair. Good. And then we've practiced the chair pose here. So sending your hips back, sending them back, sending them back. Good. Pause. Yeah. Recalibrate. And then sit down the rest of the way. Yeah. You can grab your chair and then just lightly touch your hips down onto your chair. Nice. Good. Scooting forward in our chair though. Good. All right. So we're going to come into a little bit of a figure four. Good. So grabbing behind our right knee here. Back a little bit. Yeah. On an inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly. That whole squeeze that solar plexus area. Yeah. Give it a good squeeze. You can circle your foot in one direction, circle it in the other. Good. And let's start with just crossing our leg. Good. Sometimes that's an easier way to slide into figure four. If crossing your leg doesn't feel good, cross at your ankles. Yeah. Good. And now here, if it's available to you, you can again, grab behind your knee and see if you can slide your knee up and then relax your leg out. Find yourself in this, I guess it looks like a four, right? That we used to, I mean, sometimes the four is this way, but sometimes it was on an angle. I'm thinking about that now. Anyway, leg out wide. And now if this is feeling like it's too much for you, yeah, maybe you slide your leg down a little bit. If it's not enough, maybe you slide your leg up a little bit. Yeah, find your sweet spot. Yeah, we need to have that lift the spine. If you're crossed at your ankles, maybe you lay the outside of your shoe on top of that left foot, and that gives a little bit more space for you to guide that knee, that thigh down to the floor. Yeah. And you can lift this, if you're up here, you can lift your toe. You can probably feel a little bit of a stretch even doing that. Yeah. All right, so just gently holding onto the upper leg if you're up here. Take a breath and lift your heart and look up. Man, today is enough of a stretch for me. You want to take it further. Start to hinge forward, leading with your belly button. Yeah, that center of your solar plexus there. And pause. And then release the head down. Feel free to close your eyes here and find your breath. So each time you breathe in, imagine fresh oxygen going into that right hip, right? And then as you exhale, see if you can soften everything and just let the weight of the body open up that hip a little bit more. And sometimes we hold tension where we are not even aware of. So I like to wiggle my fingers, and all of a sudden my arms and my shoulders relax. Yeah, even open your mouth slightly and wiggle your jaw and keep breathing. And each time you exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. And if you have your one foot on top of the other, have your right hand onto the inside of your right thigh, and each time you exhale, see if you can just guide your right thigh towards the floor a little bit more. All right, one more breath here. And on an inhale breath, slowly press into your standing right foot to slowly bring the body back up. Good. And then release. Wow, that side was a challenge for me today. Good. All right, and then wiggle the legs, wiggle the body, just get rid of the tension, and then we'll go to the other side. So if you can, hug that thigh into your belly. Yeah, squeeze your belly and rotate your foot. Option is to always have the foot on the floor. If this feels like too much, leg feels too heavy. Yeah, and again, we can start with crossing over. Yeah, or crossing at your ankles. Good. And then lifting the spine. And again, taking hold of that knee and seeing if you can lift it up and relax your leg into your figure 4. Good. If you're up here, you can lift your toes. If you're crossed at your ankles, you can bring the outside of this left foot on top of the right shoe and then help to guide that leg, the thigh down with each exhale breath. Take a breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly forward first. Yeah, keep your head up. Glide your belly forward until you feel that stretch. Release the head. Just let it look down. Close the eyes. Find your breath. Big breaths. Breathe into that left hip and breathe out and let the weight of your body, relaxed body, just fall forward. Again, wiggle your fingers. Notice a difference on this side, if there was one. Maybe this is easier. Maybe it's more open. Maybe it's a little more challenging. Maybe it's the same. Yeah. And breathe. For 2. And for 1. And then pressing down now into that standing right foot. Slowly bring the body back up. Nice and slow. Good. And then release. When you're coming out of anything, coming out of poses, do it slowly. That will be less likely for any injury of muscles. The muscles won't cramp up. Yeah. Good. All right. We're going to come into seated chair pose. Sounds redundant. Yeah. So we're forward in our chairs. And so if that standing chair pose is really challenging for you, and feeling like doing it on a chair is also a challenge, but it's, I think, probably a little bit easier. So on an inhale breath, we're going to press into our feet and reach our arms up onto an angle. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward at your hips, like you're reaching to touch where the ceiling meets the wall. Yeah, good. And so heart is lifted, looking between your arms. Yeah, and breathe. Stretch your fingers forward. Take your sit bones, those bones that you're sitting on, and tuck your tailbone towards your chair. And it's a really nice way to get a nice stretch for your spine. And breathe. 2, stretch a little further. And now press down into your feet. Slowly bring the body straight back up, arms straight up. And then exhale, just relax your arms down. Good. And just that can get your heart rate up too. You don't need to have to stand, right? We all are sitting in something in chairs. So, sitting forward and just doing that chair pose, just bringing yourself on an angle. That's working. That's working these muscles too. Yeah, good. All right, we're going to sort of do the opposite now for this area of ours, our solar plexus area, to tighten. And we want to tighten also, is really nice for our deep core muscles here, boat pose, right? So we're going to, again, bring our hands onto our chest. You can cross at your wrists. Good. On an inhale breath, lift the heart slightly, lift the gaze slightly. Now bring your awareness to the top of your shoulders, right at the back of your shoulders. We're going to start to lean back, keeping the spine completely straight. Well, it's never completely straight, but feeling straight. We're going to lean back. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to lean back like you want to touch the top of your shoulder towards that back of your chair. And just come as far back as is comfortable. Tuck your tummy in. Feel that engagement of those deep core muscles in the belly. Yeah. And breathe. Good. Now, if you're feeling tension in your neck, maybe you can drop your chin towards your chest to relieve that tension. But it's all about that belly, right in your belly button, belly, solar plexus area. That's what's holding you up. You've got this. 2 more breaths. You've got this. Good. And then on an inhale breath, slowly start to bring your body straight back up. Yeah, that's an incredible strengthening pose for your internal, your gut, your deep core, right? And we're on our chair, right? It's a great way to do it is on a chair. Yeah, good. And wiggle it out. Okay. All right. And then we're going to take our hands down alongside. So we're still scooted forward in our chair. We're going to slide your arms back and like airplane wings. Grab the chair behind you somewhere. Yeah, good. If you don't have any place to grab, you can always interlace your hands behind your back. Yeah, or grab onto something. That allows you to we're going to drape our body forward. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, just let the body fall forward. Let the head just fall where it may. Just get a nice full stretch. Relax your shoulders down. Yeah, just letting the energy move down. And breathe. It should feel really nice, this stretch on your back. Good. A few more breaths here. And on an inhale breath, now press into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. And release your hands, shake them out. Again, flop your fingers around as you're shaking them. Good. Let's bring our arms forward and take hold of our fingers with our left hand, our right fingers, and stretch them back. And then fingers down, and you can bring your hand to the top of that right hand. Stretch your hand down and back towards your body. And then let's flip. So left fingers back. Left fingers down and press the top of your hand with that right hand. Just stretch that top of your wrist, top of your hands. Good. Shake it out. Bend the elbows, stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. Stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. One more time. And relax. Again, shake it out. And let's make our way to our final relaxation pose. Final for the class, not like final. So we're going to sit back into your chairs, find yourself on a nice back support. Throw a blanket on you if you want to. We're going to come to Surya Mudra, right? So this is a mudra that helps to just calm us down, right? It's good for our digestive tract. So basically, palms open. You're going to curl your ring finger in, and you're going to take your thumb and just cover the ring finger with your thumb. And the other fingers can just be open. And we're going to lay the top of your hands onto your. So mudras are sort of a way to send energy to particular parts of your body. Yeah, again, this body's just such a miracle, right? And when you're ready and set, feel free to close your eyes. We're just going to take a few breaths here in this mudra. Yeah. So take a nice breath in and breathe out, either through the mouth or the nose. Yeah. So this mudra can just send energy to bring us fitness, health to our body, right? This regulates our metabolism, sending the energy out through the body. Brings beautiful energy to our digestion, our stomach, our liver, even our vision, our eyes. Just a couple more sweet breaths here. Allowing our body to heal itself. That's what this practice does. Good. And then now feel free to just release the mudra, fan your fingers open. And take a breath in and let it go. Feel your shoulders relax. Another breath in and let it go, and feel your arms relax, your fingers. Feel your heart soften. Relax. Solar plexus area, the liver, stomach, intestines, belly, your legs, feet, toes. Whole body's relaxed now. Whole body's relaxed. Let go of all of your efforts. Bring a gentle smile to your face. With each gentle exhale, just feel the body relax more and more. If thoughts are coming, just let them come. Do not resist your thoughts. Allow them to come and go, come and go. Notice how it feels to relax. This is where your body is at its optimum performance when we are relaxed. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly come back into this space and time, take a breath in and breathe out. Begin to wiggle toes and fingers. And you can move the body, sway it gently side to side. Just lovingly waking the body up, remaining relaxed. And then slowly come back to center. Float your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position and rest them onto your heart. Take a nice breath in, lift the heart. As you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips, relax your shoulders. We'll close practice today with this. Doubt comes when your energy is low, when the body and the mind are exhausted. When we are in balance, filled with enthusiasm, then there is no doubt. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, you may gently begin to just flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and sharing this beautiful practice together. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.